is Christian Okizi. I was released from prison after doing a 2-year bid. At that time, I was homeless. I didn't have a place to go. A guest of the mission led me here. Right after that, shortly, I was introduced to the Frontline Director, Rudolph. Long story short, he asked me a very short, sweet question. And his question was, what are you doing with your life right now? And I didn't have an answer to that question. At that time, I was, very desperate, in terms of changing my life and doing something different. So I ended up applying for the program, and the rest is history. I've been here ever since. Oh man, it was rough. It was definitely rough. I was born and raised in Nigeria, and being poor and not having nothing is definitely a reality check. But being homeless here was definitely rough, to say the least. Long story short, when I was homeless, I was out there in the elements, cold weather, not having any money, not having any resources. Plenty of times I did go hungry. Being tired and not having a place to lay your head, that definitely takes a lot out of you. When I met the Frontline Director here, Rudolph, he looked past my current situation at that time. So to answer the question, I'd say what homeless people need most would be someone who cares beyond what they see right there and there. A lot of times you may see someone who is not dressed well, or may not smell the best, or in need. And all it takes is for someone to sit down and listen and hear them out and be willing to serve and willing to help. People are willing to, look beyond themselves and be selfless. It could definitely make a huge change. That was the beginning of the change for me. The mission has done a lot to help me, but the focal point of my change has been turning me to Christ, giving me a better understanding of the Bible. I grew up in a Christian home. My grandfather was a pastor, so I was in church, as a kid. But as we grow up, we tend to turn away from God. And when I came to the mission, we have classes Monday through Thursday here, twice a day. We're asked to go to chapel every day, so 7 days out of the week we're in church, we're in the Word. So the main thing that the mission has given me is allowing me the time and giving me the space in order to be able to dig deeper into the Bible and understanding God's will for my life. The gospel has made a significant change in my life, knowing that I am indeed a sinner, acknowledging the fact that I'm a sinner, knowing who Jesus Christ is, what he's done to atone for my sins. The more I dug into that, the more I found comfort in knowing that God did all of that for me. I thank the mission for stirring me to Christ, stirring me to the gospel, getting a better understanding for the Bible. Again, I would say the gospel. That is the focal point of everything. The birth, the death, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Without the resurrection of Jesus Christ, there is no gospel. And one thing that we learn here is the fact that his victory is our victory. In his resurrection, we're given eternal life. So rather than seeking things of the flesh, my main focus now is storing up treasures up in heaven. This ministry here is one that I know has helped me, and I know it could definitely help anyone who is willing to give it a chance. I thank God for stirring me here to the mission. I really do. Man, every time I make a plan, God laughs at me. I've made some terrible decisions in my life. I've lost family, friends, kids, relationships, jobs. So I just try to live day by day. One thing that I do know that has changed me since I've been here is serving others. That's, if there's a plan I would like to have in the future, would be being able to give back what the mission has given me. So, moving forward, if I could use my gifts as a cook in order to be able to serve others like this place has served me, I would be extremely happy. I would like to thank them for being selfless, for thinking about the needs of others. The mission operates on donations. None of this would be possible without God. But God uses people as instruments in order to make significant change. So, I honestly like to thank the donors for making this possible, for having a place where people like myself can come and be able to heal, to grow, and to push forward in life as better human beings. So thank you guys. We appreciate you guys' help. Hope and pray that God continues to bless you guys as you guys bless us.